What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Get mental. How's you guys feeling today? What's up, everybody? Let's go ahead and rock and roll in just a minute. I'm not going to be long today, but we definitely always want to be strong. I want to thank everybody for hopping on today. And I pray that this message really hits home for a lot of people that may be going through a tough time right now, that really is trying to level up, but just can't manage to really build the frequency, to really get the energy to, take it to another level. So today I want to talk about 5 things that's going to really raise your vibration, that can help you elevate in this season, especially in what the economy and what the United States and what the world is going through. So the first thing that you want to understand is that if you're trying to take it to another level mentally, and if you're trying to, really just elevate in this season, number one, you have to develop skills. Okay. You have to develop skills. So if you're a speaker, if you're a teacher, right? If you're a therapist, you may do construction, you may be a nurse. What you have to do is work on your craft. You have to develop those skills. And with those skills, you have to put tons of hours in to developing those skills. And what I mean by that, it's not money that's going to set you free. It's skills that's going to set you free. Okay. Money is not going to give you the freedom. It's the skill set that's going to give you the freedom. Why? Because you have to master something. You have to build that mastery around something that you're passionate about, right? You gotta really hone in on something that's unique about you, right? What's your unique genius? What is something that you do that other people may struggle at, right? What is something that just comes to you naturally that, you can sleep doing, right? You can do it for free 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So whatever that thing is, whatever your unique genius is, it's time to really master it, right? It's time to put more time, energy, and focus into developing you and that craft, that skill. So the first thing to raising your vibration is becoming a better person and developing skills, right? So we want to focus in on the skill set that you need in whatever career, industry, field that you're in, so that you can take it to another level in 2020. Now, the second thing that you want to focus on this year is really mastering your self-image, right? It's really mastering your self-image. And what do we mean by mastering your self-image? You got to get to a space in your life where you love yourself from head to toe, right? You love yourself from head to toe unapologetically. Why is this important? Because how you view yourself is very important. See, the conversations that we have most in life are internal. 70% of the conversations we have is with you. So you have to be clear that you got to be in love with you, but also be clear that healthy life is a wealthy life. You got to work out. You got to exercise. You got to dress as you already have that job. You already had that career, that you're $1 million earner, that you have already progressed, to that next level. How does that person look like? Right? Are you dressing like them today? See, when you're so happy and grateful now, you take what's in your imagination and you emotionalize it right now in this moment. So you have to master your self-image, how you carry yourself, how you look at yourself, how you talk to yourself, right? It's 2 types of differences, guys. It's how you view yourself and how the world views you. But see, if you view yourself as a king, as a queen, right? You're going to walk a certain way. You're going to have a certain posture in return. That's how the world is going to look at you guys. So I want you to understand that the world is a mirror to the conversation you're having in your mind, right? The conversation you're having in the mirror, the conversation you're having in the bed, right? So I want you guys to understand that the universe reflects your conversation. So your words carry your world. Right? Now, number three, you want to work on becoming a person of increase. Becoming a person of increase. Well, what do I mean by becoming a person of increase? Guys, you want to give value, right? You want to get to a space in your life where you're taking in so much knowledge, so much education, so much personal development that you can turn around and bless others with it. right? Because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So get mental. What you have to understand is that in order to get mental, right, you got to get help. You got to seek personal development. You got to seek mentors. You got to seek therapy. You got to seek anything that's going to add value to your life and really help you stretch out and reach your goals. So that number 3 is very critical, becoming a person of increase. The more value you have, the more value you become to the marketplace, right? And right now, if you're career driven, you say, T, I want to take it to another level at my job. That's absolutely fine. But what value are you bringing to the job? Most people today, they show up to work, right, to do enough work, and the job pays them just enough so they won't quit. So what value are you bringing to that place of employment, right? What ideas can you bring? What leadership can you add? Because you're not getting paid for your time. You're getting paid for your value, how much the company think you're worth. So if you become a person of increase, develop more skills, carry yourself, master your image, what would that job do then? How would they be forced to look at you? What would be the next step for them? Right? So you've got to, in your waiting moment, you should be preparing, right? You should be working hard and taking it to another level. So understand that you got to become that person of increase. Now, number 4, you have to eliminate toxic environments, toxic temptations. Number 4, eliminate toxic temptations, right? And what do I mean by toxic temptations, right? We understand that in this season of separation or you going to another level, there are some people you got to love from a distance. If you're getting mental, then you have to understand there may be some people, places, and things that's not healthy for you while you're getting mental, while you're getting stronger here, while you're getting your cup poured into. Right, guys? I had to let some friends go. I had to cut some family off. Right, I had to cut some close associates off, and that's life. Right, if you're constantly elevating, there's going to be people that reflect your level of growth. And understand, do never let nobody shortchange you and make you feel bad for growing. Right, they're a part of a toxic temptation. Right, but a lot of people have vices. Right, let's just be honest. Right, we can be honest here and get mental. And a lot of people. It may be alcohol, it may be drugs, it may be sex, it may be, TV, it may be just doing certain things that's toxic to their goals, that's toxic to your get mental, right? So we want to understand that this year, this season, we want to shift out away from the things that's going to cause us to backtrack in our goals. We want to shift from the people and places that's not in harmony with what we're trying to achieve. Okay, so that's number 4. You want to eliminate toxic temptation. Now, number 5, this year you want to create a repetition of empowering affirmations. You want to create a repetition of empowering affirmations. What do I mean? Right? Your words carry your world. What comes out of your mouth comes back into your life. So if your conversations are 70% all of you, what are you saying to you every day? Okay? What's the conversation like? What's the story like? What's the narrative like? Right? So when you're talking to yourself, people say, T, you talking to yourself again? Yes. I'm having a staff meeting, right? But I'm having conversations saying, man, you can be better, bro. T, you could have did this better than that. Great job, pat on the back, but it's time to take it to another level. T, you could have followed through more with that. T, you could have been more proactive about this, right? T, you could have stood up for that. So those conversations, they may be hard, but they're necessary. But you got to create those affirmations, right? So if you have some goals this year, we like to use the affirmation here at Get Mental. I'm so happy and grateful now. I am so happy and grateful now. See, gratitude and love are the 2 strongest emotions in the world. When you can say I'm grateful, it just opens you up for more blessings. In fact, it expedites your blessings. Guys, when you let God and the universe know that Hey, I'm thankful for what I have. I'm thankful for another day. It's just natural for God to give you more. And just think about it in life. People who appreciate you, right? Whatever you appreciate appreciates, right? So what you have to understand is that we got to be grateful, right? And then we have to love. Gratitude. I'm so happy and grateful now. I'm at peace, right? Because it's already done. And when you turn the word now around, you already won. So I wanted to share that with you guys today, that may be going through some tough times right now. They may be ready to make a shift in life. And, you just know that we just need some tools. We just need some tips just to, shift the direction. So you can't change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction, Get Mental. So I want to go back to those 5 tips real quick. Number 1, you got to develop skills. Okay. What do you need to work on this year? What do you need to master this year? Right? What's something that you need to improve? It's okay. Look how far you've come, not how far you got to go. But if you just focus on now on developing those skills, you can go much further. Number 2, you got to master your self-image. Well, what do I mean by mastering your self-image, right? You got to love you unapologetically from head to toe, right? You got to fall in love with you again, right? Take yourself out to dinner. Love you, right? Raise your standards, because it's not about your circumstances. It's about your standards. Okay. Number 3, I had become a person of influence, right? In order to receive value, you need to give value. All right. You got to be a blessing to others. How? By reading, learning, right? And then taking that same information and education and removing the ceilings to other people's lives. Right? Being a blessing, being able to pour into other people is when you really are a blessing. Okay. Number 4, you got to eliminate those toxic temptations, right? It may be sex. It may be drugs. It may be alcohol. It may be, going places and people that you don't need to be around, dealing with stuff that you don't need to be dealing with on your way to your goals, on your way to your happiness, your life, right? So understand that you have to eliminate toxic temptations. It's going to be your biggest distractions. See, what I like to use God as today, just for this case, is God is either your goals or your distractions. Your goals or your distractions. There's only one or the other you can focus on. So, and then number 5 is the repetition of affirmations, right? Your repetition of empowering affirmations. What are you saying to yourself every day? All right? Because the subconscious mind only lives through the memory and through the imagination. So depending on what you're feeding your mind is either taking you back or moving you forward. So guys, I don't want to be long today. I just want to hop on here today and think it through Thursdays, give you guys some value, give you some nuggets. I hope that this blessed you in a way. And I hope that you guys can have a great day, guys, and stay focused on your life, your love, your goals. Have a blessed day today, Get Mental.